The difference between the system of today versus the system of yesterday is that we are on the cow schedule. So now each individual cow decides when it's time for her to go get milked. So in the past, we would milk every single cow exactly 3 times per day. Well, now it's a range. There are some cows that'll go and get milked 5 times a day, and there are some cows that will only get milked twice a day. So we leave it up to the cow as to when she wants to go get milked. So we're on her schedule now. It's a more laid back lifestyle. However, our attention to detail has to be much higher, much greater, because this robot has moving parts. There are filters, there are disposable parts that need to be changed on a regular basis. And as you can imagine with anything robotic, it has to stay clean, it has to stay dry. You have to really do an excellent job of calibrations and making sure that everything is working accurately and consistently.
Well, here at Fiscalini Farmstead, we are farmstead, which means we have our own cows that we raise, so we know where milk actually comes from, right from the beginning to end, and we try to use the freshest milk. It comes early in the morning, we'll put it into our vats. We have a 2,000 gallon vat and a 1,000, so 3,000 gallons per day. We'll make about 3,000 pounds of cheese a day. 4 to 5 days a week, we'll get the milk will go into the vat, we'll add our cultures, our rennet, which will turn our milk into a jello. Then we cut it into little cheese curds, which separates the whey from the curd. And then we will follow we call them quality control points, which is our temperature and pH to get the right acidity in the milk. And once all those line up, we'll remove the whey. The curd will stay into the vat. The vat will then, they're called cheddaring steps. They're like cheese slabs that will be stacked on top of each other. From there, we'll cut it again into the cheese curds again, but these are ones like what people know as cheese curds. And those cheese curds, that's where we can add like the flavors, the habanero, the truffle, and then we'll scoop those curds into cheese molds. Those cheese molds then will be pressed overnight, and then the following day they'll be put into our aging rooms. And from there, they'll stay pasteurized for 30 days. The other ones will stay up from 6 months to 14 months. And then we'll just cut them down. Usually we cut them down to a smaller size format, 5 ounce to 6 ounce pieces. And we have a nice little flow wrapper to get a nice packaging, nice tight vacuum seal packaging, and then we ship it out the door.